Huzzah! I have found the blade of the winged hussars. Huzzah! There is a duck. Hello, duck. Chicken. That's a chicken, actually. They lay eggs. They're really cute. It does not bother me, so I continue my quest as a hussar. Yes, yes. Through these perilous paths I go. I said when I come out here I'd look for trash. If it's deep, it's hard to get, but I swore an oath as a knight. That's really smart. They did it in a bag. That's how I used to do it when I lived in Aner. If I was going around and stuff, I would put all my trash in a bag for the next person who came along. That way, huzzah! The spiders have been flayed. Parry! So the handle's broke, so I can't play with it. Also, it's a tool, not a toy, so it's like actually sharp. I have to be careful when I use this sword, and yeah, I'm just collecting medieval weaponry until I get a 12 gauge, and then I'm just gonna keep. I don't know if you can get a sawed off and it's legal. Oh, I have travels, but yeah, I really do want a shotgun for home defense, because a lot of the people that I fellowship with are the same people that, if it came down to it, they could go crazy and do something really bad. But that's the risk we take. The duck! Mr. Duck, I understand. I will mourn the loss of your... I actually have to wait. I thought that was a boar. That's how you know I'm from country. I turn around when I hear a boar. Wild boar are really dangerous. They'll charge you and like run their tusks into you. But alright, Sir Chicken. Sir Chicken, I have places to go, things to do. I'll walk down. Everyone here is really nice. Like, nobody's gonna rob the house while I'm walking around. Plus two, I'm walking out here with a sword. Do you think any of my neighbors want to talk to me or think I'm sane? They probably think, like, this dude's out of his mind. He's out here with a sword, walking around with no shoes on. Well, yes, I am but a humble peasant. I'll get more trash another time. The main agreement I have with... more! Lady Duck, good morrow to you. Oh, look how beautiful it is. It's got an orange and black. That's so pretty. I like these ones too. They're spotted like Dalmatians, and then they have like an orange and black beak. They're really beautiful birds. I like their chirps. Also, if you're wondering about ants and stuff, no, I have a bunch of hydrocortisone cream, and that takes care of most of the issue. But you really don't want to walk around barefoot most of the time. You can get ringworm, and it goes in your foot. So this is where the damned, because I heard it started back here in the creek, that there was a bunch of crap. And that's probably what's keeping that from doing that. So when I have time to do a fire, I want to take all the vegetation debris. They'll let me do fires out here because it's Horry County. It's legal for me to do a fire in Horry County. Look, trinkets from my friends. It's actually really beautiful. I've never seen one that had a blue tint to it. Okay. This is to clear my feet as I've been walking, and yeah, a ton of minnows. You can see fish. It takes a while. This is why I used to get in the water to fish. I'm not that good. So I have to get into, this is sewage, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Like it's a retention pond that drains out, but I'd still get in it. Like nothing wrong with dipping your feet in the water. It's not gonna kill me. Ugh. Down by the reed, down by the reed. Ha ha! Okay. I think I left my phone back home. Those are really small tadpoles. They're gonna grow into big old fish. Or something of that nature. I think that's my geese friends. Well, my duck friends. Making noise. I got the sword on my side. That's what I'm worried about. No, my keys are in my right pocket. I found them. I've been getting kind of slack recently because I've been on the bike and it's just been killing me. Because I haven't rode in a couple of days. It's been raining. But what will not kill me is the enemies of the crown. Anyway, it's really not bad back here. I'm glad that the ducks, or the chickens, this is the one Becca almost killed. Also, for context, I had a friend. She was really nice. And she was a bitch sometimes, but like, most of the time she was nice. It depended. But she tried. She said this one taunted her. And she was gonna run it over. And I was like, oh Lord, what are you doing? Look, it has a little wifey. And its little babies. That's so beautiful. See? It's got 2 daughters and a son. That's so beautiful. Well, those are ducks. I think these are chickens, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to build. I need pallets to do it. Other people have tried to make a path to connect back here. For whatever reason, it's been very well taken care of. Also, I'm learning to talk less about other things and more about myself and what I like. Like, if you'd ask me my favorite color, I used to say orange and black, but it's always been green. I just never wear green shirts. But like, I love how this forest looks because it's all green, you know? Like, it's very beautiful to me. This is very relaxing for my mind. Because like, I'm spending time physically moving, so I'm not thinking. And then I'm letting like my side activity go on with this, collecting trash. But now I've added a third activity for friends and those I've met along the way that maybe I won't connect with for a while. And that's making videos so they can see how I'm living. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Because honestly, I can't explain to people in a 5-minute phone call how my life has been. You'd have to watch videos of me from the past 2 years that my editor Kitters, shout out, has a backlog of. Because this started as me making random videos and sending them to my friends. And then eventually it started growing to where it was like, well, if someone else thinks I should do it, I really admire how this person thinks. So, the black-knighted duck chicken. Yeah, they're chickens. They can't swim. There's no way. They drink the water, but they can't swim. But yeah, I'm glad I did this, because too, it gives a documentary of all the things I do. So one day, when I'm old, another feather, but we have already claimed one. We need not be greedy. But I can look back one day and show, like, even though I'm 29 and I was born a millennial, I still went outside and had fun. I didn't just stay inside and play computer games like I used to. That's what my uncle tried to teach me. He would make me glaives and other makeshift weapons, and he'd be like, go out in the woods and go play. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna get bit. No. Hello, challenger. Ooh, that hurt. You gotta watch. The pine cones hurt. Everything else is pretty okay. Excuse Miss Chicken. I need the bridge. Also, the guy who made the bridge is awesome, because, like, he's just really nice to talk to. My other neighbors are awesome too. Ooh, it's plastic. I thought that was broken glass. Sometimes in Myrtle Beach you'll find broken glass, and I don't do a lot of service in Myrtle Beach. It's really hard for me because I know the area. I'll do time with people because, you know, everybody's a human being. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. So I'll take time for people that I deem I can help and that it's worth doing, like, time-wise. I don't know whose wood this is, so I'm not going to touch any of it because, again, like, someone could have been stashing wood here for a long time. There's obviously spray foam inside it. The insulation looks pretty okay. So, and then I love how these are, the little handrails. Alright. Conquest complete.